Hello and welcome back to Shapes. As promised, we waited a couple of minutes to get this near the end here, so we can continue on with getting more shapes into the center and seeing what our next objective is going to be. Unlocked a merger variant of the balancer, accepts two inputs and merges them onto one belt, and also, I guess, balances them, provided that they are coming in. Okay, so last time we started building up this factory. We're getting lots of our colors. Right here we have our dye maker, getting us some purple. We have more purple than we know what to do with. I guess merger would have been nice. I could have sped that process up if I'd had it. Lots of improvements to do. So based on the experience with this game from the last time I played it, I guess the only other time I played it, this isn't really what I was expecting. It's just kind of dumping a bunch of stuff into a central hub over and over, which I'm not entirely sure how long that's going to hold my interest, but I don't mind giving it another go here. Alright, so now we're looking for this shape, and we're going to need a lot of it for extraction. I think I wanted faster painting, though, so I needed a windmill in red. That might be the next thing I focus on. And to that end, I did have this, although I think... Can I not? Oh, I have to, okay. I did it the wrong way, okay. There we go. So yeah, we have half here, and we want to... we want to split these. I'll give myself more space than I think I need. Okay, so that gets me... It gets me the windmill. Sure, we'll do that for now. So we'll do that, and then... Oh, I have the wrong idea here. Because I don't have... I don't have the tool that I thought I had. Yeah, because I got the merger, which merges two belts together, but it doesn't actually merge two pieces together. So actually, I mean, we'll still get this set up. I suspect I'm missing a tool. Mousing over doesn't tell me what it is. Okay, never mind. Scrap that plan. We're just going to be more productive for a bit and elsewhere. Alright, so I need... Well, first of all, I need teal. So this is going to be my paint station. Cyan, rather. So cyan is going to be blue plus green, I guess? Well, I should be able... I guess we'll just do it this way. So that gets us double blues, and we will just move this down here. Right, can't do that. Keep trying. Got to... Got to do it manually. Okay, so there's our 2 blues, which is kind of what we've done here. And then we split it into 4 for some reason. And we have more purple than we need, so I actually don't need to... I don't need to be that consistent with it. Anyway, we'll just do that. So maybe we'll just be satisfied with 2 for now. We can always update it later if we have to. All right. Which I guess means this didn't need to go down this way. Oops. So let's just clean that out. And there we go. We have our cyan. So that was step 1. And let's just... Okay, well that's not going to work. Let's just hook those up like that. Okay. So we have cyan generating. I could do more if I need more, but as we saw, more than we need here. All right, so here we have that shape, which is flowing. Well, it's flowing this way because it's all just going into the center. Do I need that for anything? Kind of. Do we have another one nearby then? Nearby. Well, it exists. It's not that hard. There's no cost. Again, there's no cost to any of this, so I can just... grab from wherever, and it'll work. A new upgrade's available. Well, we should probably get it then. Okay, we can get a 50% belt speed boost. So yeah, definitely starting to paste things on top of each other. And we do need these trickling in still. Alright, so with this then, I want to paint. I'm assuming, well, I can just check. 0.5 per second, 0.6 per second, they're not the same. Well, if I have 2, I guess I get 2, right? That's close to how this works. T, that's how I go through variants. There we go. So that'll produce stuff. I think we're going to want that to be back one more because we need a little bit more space to get the underground in. Alright, so that's what we wanted. And then, because we don't want to wait for 800 of them, probably we just work on expanding what we've done there. But that gets it started. Success. Alright, so while that's trickling in, yeah, this is going to be basically infinite. We don't need... because the speed of these... 0.8 per second, okay. Definitely not the blocking issue. So let's now... We're going to do some splitting off. That should do it. And I guess I could do a compact merger here. I could try doing the new thing, right? Not that... I think it really makes a difference. We check on that speed. 6 items per second. 12 items per second. Yeah, I don't think that actually makes a meaningful difference. Also, I'm doing the colors first when I should probably be doing this part first, and then worrying about the colors once this is when this is done. Okay, let's just put these down here then. Yeah, so now the colors should actually be running out. Well, once this gets in, which I'm not going to worry about splitting this off the belt in a sensible way. I'm just going to go for the quick and easy solution here. There we go. that doubles my output. Yeah, so we've already gotten 200 just while doing that. So now my concern was that with the paint in, paint out, that I'm going to be spending 4 of these per cycle, but only 3 of these per cycle. Cycle here. So I'm doing 2 a second. So 400 seconds. Yeah, and it's going to take a while. And this is getting me currently 1.8 per second. So actually, it's almost balanced. But we'll just hook this up because it'll be real quick. And then here we just need another split. And there we go. So that one is even on the inputs. And that should give us more color than we need. I guess I could generate yellow while I'm out here. This is assuming that this is enough though, at 2.4 per second, which it almost certainly isn't. So, like that's the thing, I'm kind of just doing the same thing over and over. If I needed, like if I want more of this, I just make more of this. And then I got the color faster. But I'm not sure how interesting that actually is to do. Especially since space isn't really an issue. Alright, well... what we can do here... do that, and I guess we'll do the same kind of spacing here. It's just kind of a coincidence that worked out, but something like that. Red, green. And then we just merge everything together. Okay. And I guess what I'm doing here with the merging all of them together and then splitting them off, I technically don't even need to do that. Like what that does is it saves me on belts. But I could just do them all as individuals, right? Let's try that. If nothing else, it'll be different. And this is why this is not ideal. But we will do it anyway. Keep things nice and even, sort of. And I'm only planning for the one coming in here, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I do have enough distance. And I guess I only need, oops, I only need 3 of these coming up, so I do have enough without drawing over top or like doing an underground here. Alright, this was, what is... my mouse control. Need to zoom in more so that things are more steady, I guess. Alright, well, I mean, that was pretty quick and easy. And... oh, we're missing one. You can now combine shapes with the stacker. both inputs are combined, and if they can be put next to each other, they will be fused. If not, the right output is stacked on top of the left output. Alright, so this is what I was wanting, was the ability to fuse. But I also have the stacking, and I guess this is where things start to get complicated, or more complicated. Yeah. Okay, I recognize that shape. It's right here. But I did want to upgrade this, so maybe I will, now that I have the tool for it, we can go ahead with that. So I guess let's just do something like that, sure. Let's get our yellows hooked up here. Okay, there we go. We have yellow. For when we need it, which is not for a while. 6K, man. Really starts to add up, doesn't it? Alright, but I want to make painting faster. So now that I have the tool for what we started over here, which, yeah, stacker, looks like the last tool. So let's we'll just do it like that, that's fine. In fact, can take up less space by just doing that. They do in fact stack, yes. Okay, well that's not gonna work. So here we actually are going off. Also, good to know. But that was not what we wanted. But we can in fact stack the same shape on top of itself in the same orientation. But there we go, we have a pinwheel. Did I forget to do it again? I sure did. Oh. I'm just kind of wanting to see how these turn out. Yeah, because I've got something weird. So you get the smaller one on both parts, even the part that doesn't stack. Okay, good to know. Anyway, we have our pinwheels. So that actually wasn't too hard to set up. And I'm probably going to need more of these. So actually... Well, again, see, this is... I'm rapidly getting to the point where even if this is an activity that I don't mind doing, I feel like this just isn't going to be interesting for watching somebody figure something out. Because my thought here is, I've got this figured out. Now I'm just going to do like 2 more sets of this. Right? Just have one coming off here, one coming off here. And that way we have a whole bunch of pinwheels. I guess that's the kind of thing that I can do between episodes. I could just duplicate stuff that I've already got. That's also just stuff to work on when I'm waiting. So there's that as well, I guess. I already have a whole bunch of things that have the right shape, although I'm going to have a problem with the color if I just use those. Anyway, I needed red pinwheels, didn't I? For something? Yeah. Alright, so we'll just take this for now. I mean, this isn't even my goal at the moment. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get it started. And that way, as we're doing other things, we're just gonna have a trickle of this coming in. I think that makes more sense. Let's just keep going. I'm trying to find a way through without disrupting too much other stuff. No, this is what I wanted. I mean, I could just put it there. I don't have to do the minimum for what I'm crossing every single time. It is my preference most of the time, just because that way I can see what's happening a lot more easily. And belts are free, so... it's not like I need to... Oops, be cheap with it. Alright, so we're just gonna paint these red here. So, painter. I don't know how many of these I'm getting. But... it does remember my orientation. We'll just do something like that. Easy enough. Yeah, I don't know why that bothers me, having the gap there, it just does. Okay, well. And then we are going up to here, okay. Yep, and we could be doing more. But yeah, like from here we don't even get to see what's coming in. It's like that's a very strong argument for doing something like this. So I can at least just see what's happening here. Alright, I have justified my biases. Now, with that, I have this, which will just happen over time as I work on other stuff. I do want that upgrade, because making things faster is preventing me from having to rebuild the same thing over and over. Alright, jellyfish time. So we can make the two parts manually, but I think the easier thing to do probably is just to grab a jellyfish shape, split it, and recombine it. And I need green and cyan, which I have up here. Alright, here's a jellyfish that's kind of close by. So we will do 4 for no particular reason. Merge you guys down. Do we need to? Let's not actually, because we need... well, cutting. The current way it's cutting actually works pretty well, so... we're going to give ourselves lots of space. And I guess I would want it here then. Because I have to have the spacing even. It's important. Is it? Okay, so actually... I see. We really don't need this many. Because we're getting two outputs. Two outputs as it is. Now here we want to rotate them like so. So now we've got the shapes that we want. All right. Just get those over there. How am I getting this out? I guess the easiest way probably is just to do something like this. There we go. And now we bring these up to be painted, which is happening all the way up here. So because I did the operations so far, I now have to get really long belts, but that's fine. It always does that at the end. If I'm using... Release the mouse first, and then you can move down to stop, and it doesn't change the direction of the belt. How quickly are these being produced? Is this enough? It's probably enough. Okay, and I guess just a little bit more over. We'll go to there. So now I want green on top and cyan on the bottom. Well, I think we have enough cyan, but we're not going to disrupt that part, or at least we're going to draw off evenly, I should say. So here's our cyan. Paint. This seems sensible. And then we'll just do the same thing over here. Only... yeah, it's fine. I'm trying to decide if I was going to go for this one or this one. I'll just use this one. Let's back up. Back up one. And that gives us the bottom part. Good. And suddenly this seems less good. Oh. It'll work. Ah. Maybe I'm just getting old. I feel like my mouse accuracy has gone way down in the past year. Need to start playing Osu again, maybe. Okay, so we want to merge these. They're in the right color, right orientation, so stack. And we just have to do a crossover here. Which is fine. Alright, now we have to figure out how to get this into the hub. They're not being made super quickly. Again, I just need to do the same thing I've already done, but more times. I probably don't need all of these circles at this point. Like the starting stuff, I can probably just scrap the whole thing, honestly. I need these two, but I have so many. Probably gonna need 2 more upgrades if I had to guess. I think this goes up to tier 5. Based on the spacing here. And that's all I really need. Circle, circle, circle. I mean, I might just have enough already of all of these. But alternatively... Like, do I even need these squares? Okay, I need some of them. Let's just scrap this. There we go. Yeah, and it's not like I was... Oh, I was gonna say not like I was losing anything, but yeah, actually I'm not. Not connected, so... I am actually losing production, so let's just get these going. Alright, and that's all of our tools. All of our tools have been used. Although we haven't stacked any particularly complicated shapes yet. Yeah, and this is gonna slow down tremendously once the backlog gets processed. But I mean, it's already at 100. So now the question is, what do I work on? The issue here is that our stackers are not very efficient. Stacking is here. Okay, well, it will upgrade itself. eventually. But the thing is, probably we just want to duplicate this, because this is a piece that we need a lot of, and we're going to continue needing a lot of going forward. So that makes sense to me. And it is backed up everywhere, right? I mean, I can grab more of those easily enough if I need to as well. If it starts running out. Alright, well, I mean, I could just keep putting it off, or I could start actually doing stuff. So let's start actually doing stuff. Grab here, 2 more of these. Cancel that. Got 2 more of these. Okay, and that's the bottom here. Just put one there. Nice and straight. Alright, and now we need the bottom. Which we could do over here and then just belt through. Although the issue is really this is the bottleneck. It's not the fact that we don't have enough of these pieces coming in. Oh well, whatever. New upgrade is available. This one, extraction. Okay. Not that we needed faster extraction, necessarily, but it helps. There we go. Alright. And here, we just do this. That goes in. And we hop through, okay. So now we've got, let's just do it back here. So that way we can do this. Only need 1 underground. Yeah, and I'm assuming I don't need 2 full belts here. Although if we're having this on 2, and we stack. Alright. That should double the output. The other thing is that realistically, I guess we can't have contaminated belts if all it's doing is going into the center. We can be dumping multiple shape types onto a single belt. But anyway, that'll be good progress towards that. Just happening in the background. Alright, is there anything else that I really want to do here? That's the next question. So I feel like at this point I've kind of experienced what the game has to offer, and it's just going to be more of the same going forward. Like, yeah, some of these stacking things will be kind of confusing, but like there's not that much to it. So I think that might just be the end of the demonstration here. So that was Shapes, and I will see you next time for something else.